Hey funXies, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm back with yet another home decoration video, and this time it's related to unicorn, our favorite unicorn. Yes, and this is a pencil stand, or it can also be the makeup brush stand. So it's very essential to use in your house. So let's get started. So over here, as you can see, I've taken these two cardboards. Now I'll just fold this one over here into this circle. So I'll just fold this into a cylindrical shape and then stick it using my hot glue gun. Okay, so once that is done, I'll take this circle piece of cardboard and I'll just use my hot glue gun to stick it on this part of cylindrical shape like this. So once this is done, this will be the base of the stand. Now let's start making the unicorn body. So for that, what I'll do is that I'll take a brown cardboard and I'll just cut this shape of horse on each of the sides and then stick them on one side one by one. So don't worry if you don't know how to make this horse shape. You can also use a printout and then make it on this cardboard. Once you're done with that, what you have to do is that I'm taking silver foil over here and I'll stick it, just giving the shape on the sides. Okay, so as it is done, you have to keep on applying aluminum foil until it is nice and covered from both of the sides. Now you have to leave the front side open, and once that is done, you have to take a bowl, add some white glue, and then you have to just put some talcum powder and a little amount of water, and once you're done with that, you have to just mix it well until it's nicely combined. So after it's a little bit thick paste, and now you have to do is that you have to just apply some white glue on top and start applying this paste. So it's basically a paste, not very liquidy and not even very stiff. So you just have to keep on applying it on the unicorn body until it's nice and smooth. Alright, so once it's nice and dry, this is how it looks. Now what you have to do is that you have to take the foil again and then you have to fold it into the horn shape. So now we are going to make unicorn horn, and for that again you know how the shape has to be done. So once it's done, again you have to apply white glue and you have to start applying the same paste. And then you just can use your fingers or your tools. So these are my sculpting tools and I'll just use them to make some lines and some details. Okay, so now the horn is now completed. This is how it looks. So after it gets dried, now what I'll do is that I'll take a white card paper, and it's a thick card paper guys. So I'll just make these designs over here as you can see. So some of these are tiny clouds, and then of course these for the ears of the unicorn and the hairs as well. So now I'll cut them out. So this is how it all look. So now what I'll do is that I'll apply some white glue and start applying the same paste of glue, water and talcum powder. So once it's done, this is what it looks like now. So now I'll just complete it with all the other cut papers as well, and once that is done, I'll start making the unicorn mouth and the nostrils. So for that again the same paste is used, and my all-time useful tools. Okay, so now this is how it looks right now. Now let's start making the eyes, and again the same paste and my fingers. So now this is how it looks. So now what I'll do is that I'll make a hole on top of this just to apply the horn, and I'll use my hot glue gun and apply the horn over here. And now time for the ears. So again I'll just use these golden cut papers on the white ears, and then I'll stick it on both of the sides. Okay, so once that is done, I'll start applying the hairs as well. Okay, so after I'm done applying the hairs, I'll just use this white card paper, make a little bit folding at one side, and then this is how it will look. So I'll just stick it over here on the back side. So it will just be the strands of the hairs. Now to make the base, I'll take this very thick brown cardboard and I'll just stick this white card paper on top of it, and then I'll take the golden card paper strands and I'll just stick it over here on the corners just to make it very neat. Once this is done, this is how the base looks. I'll just stick the unicorn body on top of it, and then I'll start painting the unicorn. So for that I'll just use white acrylic paint for the body. Of course you can use fabric paints instead. Now I'll start painting the eyes with the black acrylic paint. Now let's make those beautiful long eyelashes, and just some white paint to give the highlights. Then I'll start painting the hairs. So for that I'm using all the unicorn colors, and I'll just start with the blue one first. Now the pink one. And now this yellow one. This is beautiful, right? So now I'll just keep on painting my unicorn, and once that's done we'll start and paint something other. And so now as you can see, the strands are now done. So now I'll start just giving the highlights, these blue highlights on the base, just to make the effects of clouds and the sky. Once that is done, I'll take another bowl, I'll put some glue and very little amount of water, and then I'll just sprinkle this golden paint, and it's an acrylic paint, so I'll just sprinkle that and paint the horn. Once that is done, I'll take these cutouts of the stars and the sky and clouds, so I'll just stick this on the base. Now once the clouds are done, I'll start sticking the stars as well. These golden stars will just complete the look. So now this is done, I'll just take my pens and I'll put it inside. Even you can put your paint brushes or makeup brushes or anything of that sort, and you can put it inside this and decorate in your home. I know most of you just love unicorn supplies at your house, so this is one of it, guys. You can surely try it for yourself. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye bye.